I swear, if you started out as a Caitlin Clark detractor at the start of the WNBA season, she has absolutely 100% proved you wrong at this point. On today's Underrated Pod, we are going to discuss whether or not Caitlin Clark is actually the greatest WNBA rookie of all time. All right, North America, I want to know exactly what your thoughts are on this particular topic. Now, I've been following the WNBA actually since its inception, and outside of what Candace Parker did as a rookie, it is really hard for me to actually find another WNBA player that has actually delivered on the court the way Caitlin Clark has. Now, if we take a look at what the haters have said and the roadblocks that the haters tried to put up in front of Caitlin Clark as well, then you start to think things through a little bit more. Then you factor in the all-star voting. Caitlin Clark had over 700,000 all-star votes. She was first this year in the all-star balloting. Last year, A'ja Wilson had under 100,000 all-star votes. Then there's the television ratings, there's the merchandising sales, and then there's the arenas sold out all across North America. So clearly, if you factor in the impact that Caitlin Clark has actually had on the WNBA, and then you actually take a look at her stats, and by the way, her stats absolutely hold up against a Candace Parker. In fact, they are slightly better than Candace Parker's stats were as a rookie. It's just hard to fathom that there has been another WNBA player in the history of this particular league that has had the impact on the game the way Caitlin Clark actually has. Now, over the weekend, and definitely drop in your opinions, I want to know what you think. Now, over the weekend, Caitlin Clark set some more records, which of course, I'm sure the detractors just completely ignored, but here's one of them. Caitlin Clark has broken the WNBA rookie single season scoring record. This is a record that had lived for 18 years. Caitlin Clark has broken that record. Here's another record from over the weekend. Caitlin Clark set a new WNBA record for the most double-digit games by a rookie with 34 and counting. She has also set the all-time single assist record for the WNBA. And when you think about Caitlin Clark's game, and this is something I've said before, a lot of people just thought about her as somebody that's really good at shooting three-pointers, somebody that has Steph Curry style range, somebody that can shoot the rock the way Devin Booker shoots it. But at the end of the day, the thing I recognized pretty early on, and not just me, but a lot of other people as well recognized pretty early on, was she's a floor general. She is the person that actually gets all of the other players involved, which is why she actually set the WNBA record for assists for a single season this year. If you think about the pressure, and if you think about the detractors, and if you think about the sold out crowds and all of the young kids out there wearing Caitlin Clark merch, at the end of the day, she handled the pressure as well as anybody could have handled the pressure. If you will, Caitlin Clark at times has become Michael Jordan-esque in how she's handled the media, how she's handled the controversies, how she's handled all of the issues on and off the court. So at the end of the day, when I think about who has been the greatest WNBA rookie of all time, the answer is actually pretty simple as far as I'm concerned. If there was an award for that, I would absolutely give it to Caitlin Clark at this point. All right, North America, I want to know what your thoughts are on this particular topic. Now, I did just want to leave you with one last thing. Now, if you remember back to the Chicago Sky, Indiana Fever controversy from early in the season, I've pulled up a Kennedy Carter quote for you that I thought was absolutely fantastic. And this is what she said. She said, "Beside three-point shooting, what does she bring to the table, man?" So, Caitlin, I think you've absolutely proven to all of your detractors what you actually bring to the table. You know, it would have been really easy for Caitlin Clark to have not played the role as a point guard this year. It would have been really easy for her to just simply go hang out on the wing and just shoot threes as they're passed to her. But that is not who she is as a player, as a basketball player. She is a complete basketball player that absolutely wants to win. And she recognized pretty early on that if her team was going to win, it was going to be because not because of her three-point shooting, but her ability to actually get her other teammates involved in the game, which is why she ended up setting the new WNBA assist record this year. All right, North America, that's it for today's Underrated Pod. I'd love to get your comments and opinions on this particular topic. For the Underrated, I am Dave DeBaugh, wishing you all a tremendous rest of your sports viewing day. To the cool new music, we go.
This is Phoenix.